Hey guys, welcome to Belief Week. My name is Cheryl Dacey and I am an RFX Circle Achiever out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm excited to be here with my other RFX BFFs to talk about belief with you guys. I've actually been with Rodan & Fields for 9.5 years. So I came on board in March of '09. And for me, belief is a very strong, powerful word. But also for me, belief has a buddy, a brother or sister, if you will. And that word is persistence and perseverance. So I just thought I'd tell you a few little bits about my story so that you understand a little bit about where my belief has come from, and because it comes from deep down inside myself, and my biggest belief is in myself. And but I've had to really demonstrate a lot of persistence and perseverance along with that belief. So when I started Rodan & Fields, I was a corporate executive, had a big job, working a lot of hours, and my husband and I had two businesses on the side. He had a full-time job in the baking industry, and we had a 4- and 6-year-old at home. So we were super, super busy. And I had some success right out of the gate, beginner's luck. My enthusiasm was selling, and I had, 12 people sign up with me right away. But also not long into the business, my father-in-law got really sick. So this was one of the first hurdles we had to overcome. And we traveled back and forth to Florida for 6 months through all of that and his passing and getting everything settled. So of course, I had turned away from my business, so my business went down the tubes, and I could not resurrect any of the people that I had brought on board. So I started rebuilding, and I rebuilt my team again and got it going a little bit. And sadly, I had left my job because I had so much faith in myself and Rodan & Fields that I thought that I could do it really, really quickly again the second time, and it didn't. And it went really, really slow. So I had to take a job, and I committed to a company for a year to do some consulting consulting for them and leverage my hospitality industry networks and build their business for them. And sadly, that took me away from building my own business. So that was my second stop and my second time that I lost my team. So obviously, I was going to continue to fail forward. I had belief in myself. I was going to get going again. And so I did. And this time, I like to think that third time is the charm. But I put on my big girl panties, and I got busy again, and I started building my team. And this time I found some people that were willing to lock arms. And because I stayed consistent, they stayed consistent. So I persevered through quite a lot. Not only the death of my father-in-law, who I was very, very close to, but over the course of 9.5 years, if you can imagine, there have been all kinds of things going on. I mean, you guys are out there living life too, trying to find time to work your business. So I've had, surgeries. I've been dealing with some chronic pain in my shoulder for the last 15 years. And over the course of the last 2 years, I've had to be very, very diligent in, I'll tell you what a typical week for me looks like. I usually see a physical therapist 3 times a week. I see a functional trainer 3 times a week. I see a chiropractor 3 times a week. And every other week, I see my orthopedic doctor. So that, along with 2 teenagers and a lot of outside commitments and volunteer work, in addition to working my Rodan & Fields busy, is super, super busy. In fact, it's gotten to be where my husband and I have this ongoing joke, and I like to say that I have been chasing this illustrious dream now for several years that I was going to one day be caught up. And in fact, every weekend I think that I'm going to get caught up. So he brings me my coffee in the morning. He says, "So, is today the day you're going to get all caught up?" And I go, "Yes, it is." And we kind of clank our cups and have a little giggle together. So I wanted to talk about, what has always gotten me through, what I've always believed in is the power of one little book. Well, many things actually. I have a strong belief in God and faith in that, and that He put this business in my path for a reason, just like He did yours. And that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm trusting in His timing, but I also have really, really big goals. And my goal is to double my business. So what does that mean? I have to get out there and do the same things that you guys are doing, right? So But there's a book that's very powerful. It's a quick little read, and I'm not suggesting that you go get it. I'm going to tell you about it. And I teach it to my team, and I teach it to my kids. It's all about eat that frog, right? Get up and get out of the way the things that are the hardest to do, and that is the things that you have to do for yourself. And what is that in Rodan and Fields? It's your own IPAs, right? Your income producing activities, the things that are going to move your business ahead. And that's prospecting, which is recruiting, okay? Prospecting, not to be confused with marketing, which is what most people think they're doing, is prospecting on Facebook and Instagram, but that's actually marketing. They're trying to attract people in through attraction marketing. Prospecting is actually getting on the phone and talking to people, new people every day, and having an opportunity to share about Rodan and Fields and how it can change their lives and how they can partner with these doctors just like we have. So that's prospecting. So when I say get up and eat that frog, I mean actually get up and do your prospecting, attend to those appointments that you have on your calendar, put more appointments on your calendar for the rest of the week, and focus on getting that done. I always tell my kids, what's the worst part of your homework that you don't want to do? Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to focus on that. We're going to get that out of the way so that we can move forward really fast. So I just wanted to remind you guys that your biggest belief and what you have the most power over is yourself. So don't stop believing in you. I wanted to give you that word persistence and perseverance, because there's been a lot of things that I've had to persevere through. And I know that you can too. And life is going to keep on happening, and we are never going to get caught up. So get up every morning, pour that cup of coffee, work your Rodan and Fields business, keep believing on you. Don't get distracted by the hiccups that we're having in the business. Have faith and belief in the company that they're going to take care of things, because they always do. So why spend your time worrying about it or even talking about it? Just stay positive, stay focused. And Rodan said in France, this is a lifelong business, and it is going to outlive all of us, and it's going to be wildly successful. And I believe that my legacy is going to carry on for generations to come, and you should too. So let them take care of getting things fixed out. They're going to throw millions and millions of dollars to make sure everything gets taken care of. You're in the right place with the right people. Believe in you. Keep doing what you do. Just move you to the top of the list and keep persevering, okay? And I am praying for all of you and wishing you the strongest into 2018. We've got the last half here. So believe in you, and because we do too. Have a great week.